I declare open this congregation for the deferment of degrees.
Vice-Chancellor, I submit to you the candidates from the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Engineering, Master of Engineering, Master of Science, and Doctor of Philosophy. Their names are shown in the programme, and I ask you to admit them to their degrees.
I admit them to their degrees.
Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Bachelors of Science. Michael David Allen. James Alexander Beacom. James Francis Berry. Randolph James Churchill Burt. Stuart James Gilson. Richard Adam Good. Daniel William Joyce. Daniel Noel Millwood. Katerina Obradovich. Richard Bing Han Wu. Brian Archer. Simon Christopher Chiplin. Stephen Andrew Corns. Stephen Andrew Furby. Siu Leng Lek. Jason Moore. Carl Morgan. Ruben Nithi. Jonathan Newton Reed. Neil Albert Thayer. Alan Roger Timms. Mark Stephen Toller. Richard Michael Ward. Julian Michael Fenn. Graham Richard Foster. Peter William Gibbs. Richard James Hagedorn. James Luke Hart. Yan Far Ho. Andrew Charles Hodgkinson. Roger Mark Dean Orchard. Mark Richard Worth. David John Atkinson. Darren James Durbin. Paul Richard James. Anthony Rafael Roses Marrero. Claire Ferrans Batty. Viren Rajnikant Takra. Andrew Stewart Medlicott. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Bachelors of Engineering. Christopher John Champion. Richard John Ellery. E. Lin Kuan. Chin Seong Liu. Liang Xing Ang. Philip Bruce Patello. Edwin Tiong Jiong Seng. Chong Hin Wong. Ka Fung Wong. Quang Lei Wong. Mong Xuan Ye. Chong Cheong Yu. Mohammed Feraz Abdul Razak. David Andrew Alcock. Anthony Edward Biddle. Jonathan Charles Dawes. James Alexander Holloway. Neil Alexander Hughes. Tat Ming Kwong. Martin Luke Mee. Ian John Reed. David Benjamin Sanson. Jeremy Eric Santos. Matthew William Edwin Sumpton. Ju Ming Jackson Tan. Jonathan Mark Webb. Michael Charles Bacon. Mary Rose Ball. Claire Louise Brown. David George Brown. Roderick David Bryce Stafford. Timothy John Carpenter. Yit Fei Chang. Ian Derrick Fairclough. Mark Alistair Govan. Simon Leslie Holness. Jason Paul Johnston. Tariq Latif. Colin Andrew McNulty. Thales Papachristos. David James Smith. Martin James Swain. Muzaffar Ahmed. Nazrul Baharuddin. Kevin Richard Beach. Christian Martin Bonnef. Russell Martin King. Chung Him Kwok. Clive Julian Lawrence. James William Lutley. Mohammed Najib Mansour. Zulfikar Mohammed Nazir. Abdullah Mohammed Omar. Neil David Padley. Jonathan Gavin Payne. Michael John Stewart Robinson. Aminuddin bin Mohammed Sari. Daniel Sali Alvarez. Adam James Smith. Matthew Brian Spencer. Chak Chi Tang. Lee James Volante. Neil Michael Warland. Roland John Hughes. Derek Christopher Taylor. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Masters of Engineering. Fiona Claire Angharad Brooks. David Cunardo. Christopher Neil Hill. Jason Mark Nash. Andrew Stephen Ackland. James Lewis Dury. Julian Atherstone Fode. Rajiv Gupta. Rupert John Caprawnsley. Simon John Liddington. Jonathan Richard Thorpe. Scott Victor Notley. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Masters of Science. Mohammed Hossein Abde Amin. Christopher David Chalk. Lok K. Cheng. Michael William Fisher. Paul Richard Mardling. Timothy James Mason. Paul Williams. Sami Youssef Ibrahim Atabani. Mark Allen Glover. Wei Peng Ge. Stefan Mechnik. David William Steer. Jeffrey Norman Wills. Vice-Chancellor, I present to you the following Doctors of Philosophy. Leslie Ann Carr. Matthew Joseph Carter. Wilson Sian Chun Chen. Zhao Ying Fu. Harold Geiger. Nicholas Eugene Moseevich. Oscar Gerardo Naim de Paula. Mohammed Reza Nourizada Ardabili. Robert James Wilkins. Ming Gang Zhui.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, parents, partners, brothers, sisters, staff, students, I think that should just about cover everyone present this morning. It's a very happy day, and I don't want to delay you too long from sharing in your happiness, but I hope you will just forgive me if I spend, I promise you, just a very few minutes saying a few words on this, which is not only for many of the students present their first degree congregation at the University of Southampton, but it's also my first degree congregation at the University of Southampton. And so I can assure all the students present that I feel as nervous as they undoubtedly did when they came up to be awarded with their degrees. It's been a very turbulent period in universities over the last 3 or 4 years. We've seen tremendous changes in higher education in this country, changes which have not always, I think, been recognised. Many of the students present here today who are graduating have been here for 3 and in some cases 4 years. And during that period, just in those 3 or 4 years, we've seen the number of 18-year-olds going to university in this country change from around 1 in 7 to 1 in 3. We've seen the number of universities increase from around 44 to 104 today. We've seen, in fact, the change in this country from what used to be called an elite system of higher education, where only a few were privileged enough to go to university, to the beginning of a more mass system of higher education in which it becomes almost the right of many to go to university. And I think everybody here and throughout the university world welcomes these changes. We must, if we are to compete as a nation, if we're to extend opportunity, continue to increase the availability of higher education to as many young people, and these days not so young people, as we possibly can. Here in Southampton, we're particularly proud of our record over this period. The quality of our teaching, which is now assessed nationally, is extremely high. 9 out of the 12 departments which have been assessed here so far have been awarded an excellent category for their teaching quality. That compares with only 15 or 20% nationally. And that quality of teaching has not been achieved at the expense of our outstanding research record. This university now has the largest per capita income for industrial research of any university in the country outside London, Oxford and Cambridge. So we're very proud of these achievements, but of course they're very much due to the tremendous amount of hard work which has been put in by staff over the recent years. And I'm sure all the parents present would join me in thanking the staff for their commitment, for their loyalty, for the quality of their tuition, which has enabled so many students here today to obtain such a high achievement. Now, it's often said that we live in a knowledge-based world, a world in which, in order to compete nationally and internationally, we have to increase our skills, we have to regard education not as a cost, but as an investment in our future, not just in the future of the individual students who've been presented with their degrees this morning, but as an investment in the future of this nation as a whole. I think many of us in the higher education world are committed to that. We're committed to seeing the further expansion, but we do continue to worry intensely about the future basis of the funding of higher education in this country. The expansion in higher education to which I referred earlier has not taken place with a commensurate increase in resources. The amount of money which we and all other universities receive for teaching has gone down by 26% over that period when these students were being taught here, and will go down by a further 15% over the next 3 years. As I'm sure all the parents here are aware, that's not the end of the matter. The funding for students themselves, for their daily maintenance as well as their fees, is a matter of intense concern to all of us in the university world. And I hope those parents present, when you go away, will remember that and will not only give your support to the continuing expansion of opportunity for higher education in this country, but will also let it be known that you feel that the funding basis for students themselves and for universities needs to be commensurate with that expansion. The position over student grants is one that's very serious now. We all recognise that. I think I and most of my colleagues recognise we need to move towards a system of funding students which will not put them off higher education, but will encourage them to go on. To the students present, I would simply say, first of all, please keep in touch. We will ensure there'll always be a warm welcome for you here back at the university. We hope you look back with fondness on your time here. You're always welcome back. Please become involved in our alumni association, the University of Southampton Society. Come to the reunions. And please, for those of you who intend to be millionaires, keep us informed of your change of address. But finally, and most of all, please keep learning. I said earlier that higher education is becoming a right rather than a privilege. I think with that right does go certain responsibilities to pass on your knowledge to others who can share it, but also to yourselves to keep learning. Learning is now a lifelong experience. It's not something you do between the ages of 5 and 21. It's something which will now, in today's modern and fast-changing world, continue to be needed to be refreshed. And we're always here to help. Education is no longer a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's something which continues. Finally, to all the students present, you've worked hard. You've deserved your success. Please, please, don't toss it away. Thank you very much. I declare this congregation closed.